Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought I was going to lose my fucking mind. Oh my god. Over an hour and a half. Seriously, it took me over an hour and a half to find this thing. People who think that trying to grind a Ralts is bad have never tried to catch one of these when they're not swarming before. I ran into 8 Raltses before I found this thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing had better appreciate the fact that I'm using it. That I'm probably the only person on YouTube who's actually using this thing. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't you dare do this to me. If I can't catch this, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Oh my god. You had better fucking get in that Pokeball. Oh my god. Oh my god. Level 3 Surskit. It has been caught. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm terrible at coming up with nicknames. So, if you think of something that I should name my Surskit, let me know. And I will go to the name raider guy and give him a nickname later on. But I can't do that. So, obviously this thing is level 3. Oh, also, I did catch one of those Raltses because it has Trace. And that's the only thing that I'm ever going to use it for. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the box right now. I just want to make sure that there are some Pokemon with abilities that I get. Like, certain abilities I have to have. Well, I mean, not have to have, but it would just be nice to have them. So I'm depositing my Ralts. I'm also depositing my starter. I can't believe I'm doing that. And I'm left with nothing but a level 3 Surskit. Now, before this drives me absolutely fucking insane, I'm gonna grind it up a little bit on some wild Pokemon. Maybe get it to like level 5 or 6 or something like that. Just so it isn't completely unusable. And I'm gonna do that off-screen because nobody wants to see me try to fight with a level 3 Surskit. Because that is just sad. That is just very, very sad. I think that what I'm gonna... No, not Pokeballs. We want potions. Yeah. I think we'll grab one more potion. Oh yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reveal the next Pokemon that I'm going to catch after I'm gonna reveal them one at a time. So, because I said last time that the first Pokemon I was gonna catch was Surskit. Now that I've caught Surskit, I'm going to tell you the second Pokemon I'm going to catch is a Skitty. I'm going to get Skitty and I'm going to evolve it into Delcatty. And that's going to be the second Pokemon on my team. And you can see where this is going because Delcatty is also very, very shitty. For the record, Surskit evolves into a Masquerain, and Masquerain has terrible, terrible, awful stats. Lacks nature. Ooh, that's not very... awesome. Yeah, Masquerain is so bad that it has one stat that is close to being average, but is still below average. And that stat is Special Defense, and everything else is below average. Masquerain just sucks. And because I took the time to come up with a moveset for Dustox and Beautifly, because that's what I was going to do, I guess we could be grounding while I'm explaining some things. I don't have an actual moveset that I'm going to use with this. I know it learns a Silver Wind, which is a move that I would like to have. Unfortunately, it doesn't learn that until level 47. So hey, at least I'll get to use it for the Elite Four, maybe. Oh my god. See, this is just fucking depressing right here. This thing is having difficulty taking out a wild Poochyena. I mean, granted, it's a level higher than it, but... Oh, man. Look at this shit. Can you believe this? This is just... This is terrible. Oh yeah, learn Silverwind. If I was, like, super pro, I could get it to learn, what could I get it to learn? I could get it to learn, Hydro Pump, but I think that I would have to breed it into it, and I don't want to have to train another one of these things, because that would be really poopy. I don't really know what else. It learns Giga Drain. I could probably teach it that. I mean, that's not really a super awesome move, but it's better than nothing. Oh, it gets Aerial Ace, which would be kind of cool because it gets Stab. I think it has kind of poopy attack, at least compared to its special attack. I'm kind of blanking on a fourth thing that I could teach. I could teach it Toxic, because I was going to teach that to Dustox, but I'm not going to have that. Yeah, so I don't really... This thing is bad. This thing is really just... It's just terrible. The one and kind of nice thing about it is that it is, because it gets some water moves, it's not going to have the worst of times taking on Roxanne. I'm going to be super effective against her. Unfortunately, she's also going to be super effective against me, because, well, obviously, Rock beats Bug, because, you know, you squash bugs with rocks. Oh, also while I was grinding, I came across a shitload of Seedots. And Seedot is a Pokemon that I've never had the opportunity to use before. I've always kind of wanted to use a Shiftry, so I'm gonna have to, like, catch one of those, and then maybe in, like, a separate run playthrough thing, train one of those. Because that would be fun, you know. I like Shiftry, it's kind of cool. But it just kind of caught me off guard, because I'm so used to seeing wild Lotads here, because I've played nothing but Emerald my entire life. Or, not Emerald, Sapphire. Ugh, getting your games mixed up, man. Can't be doing that. Can't be getting your games mixed up. I think last time I started to tell a story about, my experience with Pokemon. And I was talking about how pissed off I was at Pokemon Yellow, because I was absolutely infuriated that I couldn't beat Brock, and I didn't understand why I couldn't beat Brock. Well, anyway, I played, when this game was being released, I was still playing Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And Pokemon Crystal is, I think, the game that I have spent more time playing than any other Pokemon game. It's awesome. I love Pokemon Crystal. It might be my favorite. I don't know. I really like these third-generation games, but I didn't get those until way later. I don't think I got Pokemon Sapphire until, like, 2008 or 2009. I don't remember playing it until I was in high school. Yeah, no, something cripplingly depressing happened to me one time. I had logged about 50 hours into Pokemon Crystal, and this was still in elementary school. I think this was when I was in the 4th or 5th grade. So I had like 50 hours in Pokemon Crystal. I had like 100 Pokemon in my Pokedex, and I had a friend over. I had a friend over to my house, and I kind of left my things unattended for a little while, and he put in that Pokemon Crystal game that I had worked oh so hard to on and put 50 hours into, and then he, of course, he started a new game over that, and that was upsetting. That was mentally scarring. That was traumatizing. Yeah, it was just bad. It was really, really, really bad. I don't think I had any, like, notable shiny Pokemon that I had lost, but that was still very, very depressing. Yeah. I'm actually trying to think now, because I did... Eventually it wasn't that big of a deal, because I just kept playing Pokemon Crystal. So I got back to where I was and more. I've basically caught every Pokemon that I can get without having to trade in that game, which is, you know, that's pretty cool. And I'm trying to remember, I have a shiny Pokemon, or maybe I had a couple shiny Pokemon, I can't remember. I remember catching a shiny Machoke, like way late into the game. That one mountain before the 7th gym, there was a shiny Machoke there that I caught, and that was pretty high level, so that was kind of cool. I never used it. And the only shiny Pokemon that I've ever caught in this 3rd generation was a Spoink. It was a shiny Spoink in my Pokemon Sapphire. But then I kind of deleted the file. Spoink is, you know, another one of those Pokemon that I've just kind of never really used before. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why am I grinding on screen and just talking about stuff? I should be saying these stories and stuff for, like, the actual game. Did I get level 5 in the last one? Yeah, I did. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually kind of start to do something here. I'm gonna fight this trainer. So the thing that sucks is I kind of have to be careful about which trainers I choose to fight. Because Surskit is a bug type, and bug types, well, they get destroyed by flying types. Particularly something as weak and pitiful as Surskit is. So, there's one trainer here that I think has a Tailo, and I'll have to be very careful not to fight that trainer, otherwise I'm going to get pwned. So, I mean, just, oh my goodness, look at this, look at how weak this thing is, man. Yeah. And that Delcatty isn't going to help me much either. There's one gym in this game that I'm really worried about, and that gym is Watson. I'm really worried about fighting Watson, because, oh, well, okay, I will have obviously evolved into Masquerain by now, but that doesn't help the fact that I'm still going to be very weak against electric types, because, you know, well, flying type and everything like that. Oh man, he is doing a number on me here. I hope he doesn't get a 3-hit KO, because that would really suck. Okay, we got him. I was just worried that I would leave him with like 1 HP. Or something like that, and then he would get me. This thing sucks. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. So, Watson. I'm not gonna have, like, anything, because I'm not gonna be able to evolve Skitty until after I beat Watson, because the only Moonstone that I know how to get is over at Meteor Falls, which is after that fight. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, and I'm only gonna have one other Pokemon that I'm gonna be able to catch and use. I'm not going to tell you which Pokemon that is going to be until after I catch my Skitty. But I'm actually really looking forward to using it, because I've never used it before, and it's actually a Pokemon that I really like. But I guess we can just battle this trainer and use Bubble. And this is very boring, because it's just me using the same attack over and over again. I can't remember which level this thing learns Quick Attack. I mean, not that Quick Attack is going to be any useful, because I think its attack stat is pretty poopy. Oh, Wurmple. Oh my goodness. Wurmple's attack stat is terrible. There's another Pokemon that I'm going to use. We're not going to be able to catch that for quite some time. But there's another Pokemon that has an attack stat equal to Wurmple's. Yeah, it's that bad. It's just, I mean, like, the 6 Pokemon that I have chosen to play this game with, I mean, they really just could not be worse. They are just all terrible. Just every single one of them is awful. You know, and then there's the fact that I have to breed one of them, because it's going to be absolutely useless without that one move that I really want to teach it. Ugh. Man. having Masquerain instead of Dustox really makes a huge difference, because Dustox can actually really help for you. Dustox is not bad at all. Especially in comparison to the... I mean, it's not going to sweep things like a Gardevoir or anything like that, but it's at least useful, and Poison type is actually really cool. Poison type's actually probably my favorite type of all of the types. I've considered doing a mono Poison run of this game before, but there really aren't that many. There's, there's Tentacool, there's Dustox, there's Muck and Weezing, which are both awesome. What else is... I know I'm missing some... Oh, there's Swalot, which I've never... Oh wait, I have used Swalot once before. In that one run that I marathoned the game and got no sleep and don't remember anything about. Other than that, I used a whole bunch of Pokemon that I've never used before. I used, like, Swalot and Sableye, Armaldo, Camerupt, so... That was a lot of fun. That's really the most fun thing about Pokemon, just using Pokemon that you've never used before. That's the trainer right there that has a Swallow. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's the trainer that has a Swallow. I'm going to be fighting this guy because I need the experience. I'm going to need as much experience as I can get. Especially since I'm only level 6. I think I'm only now just beginning to 3-hit KO things that are 3 levels lower than me. Which is fun, that's great. I have no idea how long this recording is going to be. I don't even think that anybody wants to... Well, I mean, like, who would want to watch this? Who would want to watch me using a Surskit to beat everything? I'm not even dominating everything, but... Maybe I will a little later, I don't know. Yeah, if I have to fight that trainer, I'm going to get my ass handed to me. That girl, too. I think she has a Shroomish, and that's no good. That'd be very bad. I don't want to have to fight that. Because it knows Absorb, and all I have is Bubble, and that could turn into a struggle battle really quickly. So, I'm gonna stay away from her. Or at least she had a Shroomish and Emerald. I don't know if she has one in Ruby. I keep forgetting that this is Ruby that I'm playing. It's just so fundamentally strange to me, because I'm so used to playing Sapphire. I know I've said that before, but, it will take some adjusting. But yeah, there are a lot of, like, Ruby has some cool Pokemon, too. Like, it's got, Zangoose, which is way better than Seviper. It's got Solrock, which I would say is at least marginally better than Lunatone. I've never used Lunatone before. That would be another fun little challenge. Actually, as far as challenging goes, one that I have always thought would be fun would be to play using only the Pokemon that... Oh, I forgot about this asshole. Yeah, but play only with the Pokemon that, like, Team Aqua or Magma uses. So only use, like, Zubat and Poochyena and, like, Carvana and a Numel. And that's, like, all of the Pokemon that you can use. I mean, hey, it would be pretty fun. Hey, it's my dad. My dad is going bald, kind of, on the sides a little bit. He's a pretty cool guy. The fight with Norman is going to be pretty, I don't know. I honestly don't know how the fight with Norman is going to go. It could be... I mean, it's not going to be easy. It could be fairly difficult. It could be very difficult. I don't know. Really, the only trainer that I'm super worried about fighting is Watson. He's gonna give me a lot of trouble. Now that I think about it, actually, Brawly is going to be pretty easy. Because if I have a Masquerain by the time I fight him, I'm going to have quad resistance, I'm pretty sure, to him. Which would be cool. And hopefully I'll have, like, an actual flying type attack by that point. Because otherwise that fight could take a while. Level 7 Zigzagoon. Yeah, and he runs into his Ralts on the first try. This is such a boring cutscene. I fast-forwarded this last time. Like, the last time I played the game on the emulator, it's just so slow. You know what I should probably do? I should probably speed up the battle text. Unless I've already done that and just haven't noticed, because it still seems so slow. Because the thing was, I spent an hour and a half trying to catch that damn Surskit. And that was with fast-forwarding all the, like, transition screens and everything. So, like, in actual in-game time, it was probably closer to 2 hours. Which was just terrible. I mean, I was sitting here, dying. I was dying. It felt like I wanted it to gouge my eyes out. I mean, it was really that painful. It was just, yeah, it was the worst. It was just the worst. So, I'm just glad I got it and I can finally get this along. And in hindsight, it's probably no worse than having to catch a wormhole and then grind it up a few levels to evolve it, and then evolve it into the wrong thing, and then have to catch another wormhole, and having to keep catching and evolving wormholes until you get the right evolution. Because Beautifly would be a lot harder to use than Dustox. So, I guess we can just press on and now. There's another trainer. That guy running around in the sand is not going to be fun to fight, so I'm just going to skip him. just skip him. I was trying to run left there for some reason, but I kept going up. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I hope my controller is not too loud. Because, wait, isn't that supposed to be a girl? I thought that was supposed to be a girl. What? Oh, you know what? I think she probably just traded places with him or something. That's probably what happened. They just traded places. Oh, level 7? This is not going to be fun. Hopefully he doesn't get any critical hits or anything, because that would suck. Well, there's a critical hit right there. Sheesh. Yeesh, man. What was I saying about... Oh yeah, my controller. I hope my controller's not too loud, because it has a tendency to click-clack. Clickety-clack-clack. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is good. This is... Oh my goodness. It's a good thing I have those potions. Oh no, man. It seems like the bubble's damage is just so inconsistent, it seems like. Okay, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Oh, well, do that. Yeah, please do that, you know. You're not affecting my bubble damage at all. Okay, come on. Yes, that was the perfect time for a critical hit. I don't know, after 2 tail whips, I don't know if I would have survived another tackle from him. Okay, level 7. Look at that, defense and speed up by 2. Woo! And quick attack. Yay! Yay! Plus a whole bunch more experience. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run back to town and heal. Heal up. Because you can never be too careful with this thing. Oh, let's see what we have here. If that was a Talo. I don't know if you can run into a Talo here on this route. Because I'm not, you know, I'm not that much of a nerd that I know, like, the exact percentages of every Pokemon. Like, all of their appearances and stuff like that. Actually, I could probably tell you, I could probably get a lot of that right in Crystal. Come to think of it. You know what? I'm not taking any chances. I'm using a potion. Yeah. I don't know, if you can find a Talo here, I might be screwed. Because if I run into that, I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough to run away. And then he'd use, like, Peck or something like that and kill my ass. And that would suck. That would really suck. But, you know, it's also part of the game. I'm going to do this as legitimately as possible. You know, I was genuinely really worried about capturing the Surskit once I finally ran into it, because I wasn't using save states or anything like that, so... Alright, so I'm going to heal up here, and we have made a small, marginal amount of progress. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon Ruby, Stupid Team Challenge, we are going to move along farther into the game. Yeah, we're going to go through the woods, and we're going to have more fun. See ya!